Hello and welcome back to another Super Auto Pets not ranked video. It's Backpack Brain here. New weekly, so we go into arena. Another random weekly, I believe. So things are looking good. We got pill, we got chocolate, we got melon, we got good foods and cat. So I think we're gonna cat build looks optimistic from the get-go. Now, just taking a quick glance at what's good. New mouse is a must buy, I think, on turn 1, alongside Moth and Ant, and the rest is kind of neither here nor there. Doehead Ant, always good. We have Pills, so Flamingo is good. Stoat for levels. This tier is very, very mid. Everything here seems kind of terrible except for Doehead Ant and maybe a Spider. Wasp, I haven't played with that much, but it doesn't seem too crazy with it, especially since maybe with the cucumber actually it's not that bad. Pineapple Woodpecker is probably a very good combination. I'm looking forward to Pineapple Woodpecker. Aardvark, there's no real synergy, so there's no point. Same for Dog. Penguin is just generally going to be good. Skunk is generally going to be good. Doberman is generally going to be good. So is Tar, which you can pill if you want. Praying Mantis. Okay, what's the scaling that we have? Monkey, Praying Mantis, Penguin, Monkey, Cow, and Big Man, the cat. Oh, as well as Komodo, I guess. So, I don't know. We'll see what we have to on offer here. We'll do a bit of this. Everything has 3 attack. Or more, even. And of course, since we're playing arena, we don't need to wait for anything. So we can just get into it and test out the results, like, straight up. I don't even need to worry so much. I mean, the thing is, since the reset of ranked happens every week now, it's still completely, like... the investment into it is so barren. You know what I mean? Because you don't get the satisfaction of knowing your wins today matter tomorrow in the long-term sense. Because even in most reset systems, you get something for it, right? That's just logical. Okay, give me a level. Problem is, nothing here is really that impressive. You want to save your levels for this tier. This tier has got a lot of useful pets. As well as Platypus is kind of useful as well. I think Doehead Ant is a fantastic unit to have. I think I would like to sell you and buy you just for the future. I don't mind buffing a Doehead Ant. And I think that's honestly all I can really offer. I think this is what you want to do, because then you can potentially activate multiple times. And I wouldn't mind getting a level 3 Silk Moth, because it actually isn't that bad. Do we have garlic? We do have garlic, okay. So garlic on the Doehead Ant would be pretty respectable, I think. Already proving its value, so my instincts are generally correct. We can also buff it up pretty bigly. Honestly, give me a level. Or maybe don't, but you know what, just, yeah, Woodpecker is pretty good. If I sell you, I can't afford to buy that apple immediately, so I think I give you the meat bone, because you're going to need it. Okay, now we want it like this so that you jump over there, put you in the back, and enjoy life. Just because I think this build is very successful. Early Woodpecker is going to be very powerful early to mid game. Late game, as scaling happens, it'll fall off really big, but without scaling, it's just super powerful. I would prefer garlic on you, I think, but I don't want to replace it if it's not going to be that useful. Let's give it a bit of a buff. Okay, I'll buy this. I think let's just buy the garlic and stop thinking about things. Old Ox would work with Doharan, now Ox not so much. Something like this, does that even work? How's the order? I should freeze that and buy it, but how's the order work here? Because you're gonna go up to the front anyway. Which means I should probably do this, or I don't think there's an order in which this works like the way I think it works. I don't want it at the front, I don't want it here, because I want the moth to benefit my Doharan. I don't want it here, because I want them because of what I just said, right? So I need it to be here, which only benefits one unit, but it's gonna get pilled later anyway, so let's not worry about that. I think the woodpecker is very powerful. Okay, this is like a terrifyingly large unit, and you still didn't beat, you know, us. So what can I really complain about? Maybe it'll even go straight into ranks. Pineapple on you. Seems exactly ideal. Let's just freeze garlic, because garlic seems good until we get melons. Honestly, because it's been a while since we've had garlic in a weekly purchasable, right? It's always a lot of value. Fair enough. I can respect what's going on here. Falcon is good. I think we gotta get rid of you, and honestly, you didn't show up with the pill. You didn't show up like you meant business, so that's fine. Oh yeah, you can give +4 health now, so that's actually pretty useful. It's worth freezing, I honestly believe. Okay. The question is, do we go for a Gharial, or do we go for a Praying Mantis setup? Maybe it's Praying Mantis time. But without the synergies, what's the point of the Praying Mantis? It's just gonna buff itself, but at the cost of units, where I can just get a better unit. But I won't do that. I can even just start with a penguin. Honestly. Yeah, that's perfect. Like, what do I really have to complain about in this instance? Everything seems pretty good. Because once now that we have the level 2, everything will just check out exactly as planned. The buffs will transfer. I mean, that's nice as well. Level 2 on you is great. Do I want this? Honestly, I might just stick with the squad I've got. Give you a pie. Forget this. Skunk is potential, but what do I even think about replacing? It's tough. Now that you're scaling, you can stick around. Otherwise, I might have sold the woodpecker, but you've got a powerful team. I'll give it to you. You've taken me down one extra loss, but it's not gonna happen again. I'll be confident of that. Okay, a cat would replace the penguin, that's for sure, but we don't have cat yet. So for the meantime, let's just buy the stats to bide our time until we get the units that we want. Cat is definitely the future. That was close. That was close. I'll give you credit. You've got the taper build. I mean, I'm a simple man. I scale what I see in front. I would like to have you in front. I can't have you in front. I guess you're just becoming the biggest unit. That's fine. Okay, now I forgot weird chocolate. Nice to be reminded. Dragon build, you know. Maybe a dragon build does have some merit to it, but let's not get ahead of ourselves here. We can get a level 3 woodpecker, we can get a level 3 silk moth, which we're about to get, let's be clear. Maybe I should even just put silk moth behind you, because you're going to be the biggest. The Doharan is really pulling through though, even in the late game, it's kind of surviving. The thing about Arena though is that because you can kind of storm through before people can get their systems working fully, whereas in Versus you always have to go up against one team that knows exactly what they're doing. You know what I mean? we can't scramble the order of this because the woodpecker needs to be at the front every time, so that's a shame, but it is what it is, and I'm not gonna complain too much about it. The falcon here can stay or go. Let's be honest. Is there any trumpet synergy? Is there any trumpet production? I didn't keep track of that, but I didn't see any. So I think the wildebeest is wholly useless, which is okay. Happens to every pet once in a random pack to have no synergy. But honestly, I think it might even be good to go straight into ranked with this. 1936. How did you get so huge? I have questions. How do those stats happen? You don't have the scalers that I assumed you would. I think the logical solution here is just to get a scorpion, put it back, prevent it from getting sniped, and just run a cheeky scorpion setup maybe. This order doesn't really matter, right? So I should have it this way in case of woodpecker on the enemy team. I would buy taco. And I would probably also buy Pertu. This is kind of middling though. Like, I think this definitely needs to be optimized. I think the Silk Moth also doesn't need to stay on this squad, you know? Okay, well the Scorpion proved its worth in that instance, but I mean I'm not leveling it, that's for certain. It's... do I want a cat though? Do I want a cat? If I want a cat, what am I selling to get the cat? Probably a Silk Moth, but yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. I know I just bought a taco before making that decision. Don't worry about it. I mean, as I said, don't worry about it. Now we have a level 2 monkey, and we have wide scaling as well using cat. So I think this is the plan, but we may have gotten it a bit late. We're on 2 health. I don't know if we've got it in us. We don't have it in us in that round, but we were very close. We're very close. This is ideal. I mean, I would give you the pie and just hope you survive. I think we might just scrape it past, but the problem is, okay, well now we're going up against really bad teams. How did you get, is Swan in this pack? I skipped past it in my assumption, but where is the Swan? There is a Swan. Okay, I never really get it. I'm not a big proponent of Swan, but I can appreciate it, I guess, on some level. Okay, well let's not buy a waffle as our food. Let's level you. Let's get a melon. Melon on you would be valuable at this point. Level on you would also be valuable. Another set of pancakes. It's better than a pie on total combination, you know. Problem is, of course, we can't really put the woodpecker outside of the top. Ouch. Okay. That was, I think that was a decent test run. I don't know how these guys are getting so scaled so quickly with the 32-33 light. I need to figure out what that secret is to doing that. I need to learn. What could possibly be giving them those stats so quickly? Because that's a tier 5 unit, right? How do you supercharge your team in that fashion? I would like to know. And I think I'm not wrong for liking to know. That kind of thing. I think this is a reasonable squad to have. Swap the order, because that's the unit that got to buff. I'll be a running burglar, as most burglars are, I imagine running. That seems to be, I almost said their job. Job would be a not exactly distinction I would place upon them, but, you know. For some, maybe it's a profession. What's the guy's name? Mask the Mask, you know. Shout out my Ace Attorney enjoys. Great gaming franchise. I think I'll buff you, but I'm not happy about it. I would have liked something on here to have permanence, but nothing has permanence in the lower tier pets. That's just by nature, right? Listen, we won the first one, so I'm accepting the loss on the second one. Although it does sting more when you're playing Arena, of course. Okay, a weasel is just better than the honey bear? What is that thing called? Bear that gives honey, I guess. Okay, and I would sell you and just start working on another Doorhead Ant, because I think that was a successful strategy last time. And I would like to repeat that strategy. Now the question is, how do we get scaling? I think we got to time our levels so that we don't level this turn if we can. We save it for next turn, or maybe the turn after. I did kind of bide my time wasting it on a Falcon that did nothing, so I think we can improve on that. That's for certain. Maybe it's just... is the secret just buying apples? Let's just try it. I mean, if anyone's getting sold, it's you, so let's prepare for the eventuality and at least benefit from it. I'm liking the weasel though. It's giving me the gold benefits and we're still not losing, so it's kind of like momentum squared, to put it in an understandable fashion. Woodpecker, I think we could do without it this time. So now let's put our anti-woodpecker tech by putting you over here. Let's not go for the level 3 ant. I think that's a bit too much. Garlic's open, right? So why not buy garlic instead of meat bone? Cucumber seems valid as well. But do we want a cucumber on you? For now, at least. The pill, I should have frozen the pill. I saw it. I saw it out the corner of my eye. I saw the pill. Listen, you can't tell me I didn't see the pill. But you can tell me I made a bad decision not taking it. That was correct. You have to own your bad decisions, you know. Okay, Falcon at the front. Nice try. I understand the purpose of why you did it, because you have the level 2 over here. That's your strongest unit, but you're not optimizing for the right things. I think we gotta what we gotta do now. What we gotta do now is get the Doorhead Ant potentially leveled, potentially not. I think we prepare for a Doorhead Ant level. So we get garlic on him. I think we... honestly, I think this is perfectly fine and I'm just gonna roll. We'll pull you, and then everything will come fall into place next time. Because I'm really thinking saving the level for next turn is how you get ahead of the curve. But also, you can't really buff it. You can't really buff a Doorhead Ant at front spot by monkey. Maybe you want a level. Maybe you want an early cat. That seems like a better plan. Well, we can do both. We can do both. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Powerful unit. I have to give you respect, but I did beat you, so maybe my respect is kind of tomfoolery in that sense. Okay, give me a level. Give me another one. We did not get the scaling that we asked for. Why don't we pill you? Buff you, please. Not the worst, because I didn't want the bluebird to get buffed for sure. Now the question is, what do we... I understand. The question is, what do we do? It's a tough decision. Sorry, I bumped my mic cord or whatever. Panther is not really scaling. Vulture is like, it's an idea. I think we go for a Scorpion. And we go for a Panther in the future. And we order it Dustly, and hopefully for attack buff on you. Oh, that's fine as well. This is a very subpar team. As is this, but you know. We lost to the team I just called subpar. I would request a refund of my words, because that's a disappointment. Okay. Let's just get the scaling underway. What else do I really want in this squad? This is problematic because I don't know what I want. Okay, that's kind of okay. A rhino seems a better option. I think we did take some damage to rhinos before. So something like this maybe is exactly what we're looking for. We need a level 2 though, because something is not right. Okay, that's unfortunate, but I think we're almost there. We're getting to the do or die portion of this run. I would like to buff you so that you have utility. I would put you at the front. Hold on. I think the woodpecker odds are going down, so we put the scorpion at the front, hoping for an easy kill. I would put chocolate on you and level you, honestly, because that's the immediate benefit. And I will just buff you, absolutely. I mean, apparently our cow is scaling now. That's a benefit, somehow. I can even put the rhino up front now, but don't know if I want to do that. We can level the penguin. Things are looking okay. I'm not going to go as far as say things look good because I don't know what the status of the run is. As soon as I say that, we go up against the woodpecker, but that's fine. There's the rhino in effect. I would like to level the rhino. Thank you very much. I would like immediately to get the monkey and start scaling a rhino, and this is like exactly what I'm looking for. Forget you. Let's look to level you. And a level you shall receive. I may even freeze a cat to sell a scorpion for to then keep a cow around, and that's the synergies that we're really looking for in this world. Now I see the stats. These are the kind of stats that we were looking for. Like, I mean, this is like the dream rhino setup. Am I wrong? This is exactly what you're looking for in a rhino setup. So give me a good food here so I can just... Oh, okay, that's a good food right there. I would go absolutely crazy on the rhino. Yeah, this is the ticket right here. Okay, we want a... I think we want to level on the... We want to level on the cat. If we're choosing anything, we want to level on the cat. That's like... Wait, waffle! Waffle build! I see it. I see the future. I forgot about waffle build. It was staring me in the face. You want the cow. You want the cow cat. This is exactly what you want. Don't lose me this turn though. Because then I'll be really disappointed in the fact. Okay, we're going to the moon. I promise you this. Okay. The Doharan is kind of chilling. That's okay. We're not replacing anything of insane value here. You're basically on max, so let's just buff you huge, and the rhino can kind of get more attack. And maybe even level. Just take the stats, because you want the attack, because you want the KO, you want the final hit. I think that's an acceptable outcome. Even if we're wasting some scaling, I think it's good for the overall strength of the team. We would like you to level very much. And I think that's fine by me. Like the status of this squad as it is. I think I would buy tacos for the attack. Good. I would just buy tacos. Level 2 cat. You're speaking more than my language, let me tell you that much. Once the rhino gets the max, we may even start doing some fun stuff, but actually we're close to ending the run anyway. That's the benefit of not having to play versus, is that when you're close to ending the run, you can it's easier to make suboptimal plays, whereas it's trickier in versus in ranked, right? Because you don't know necessarily what you're planning for. I don't need to level you. I would like to level you if anything, but you know, one attack is maybe the world's least impactful change. But I see how people are getting these big stats now. At least I see how I can get these big stats, to put it that way. Dare I say it, that's a wildly successful 10-piece and a ribbon for the max level Doherant run. We could have even got a max, I think we could have gotten a max level cow run, but honestly we can get there anytime with this weekly, because in Arena it's free wins once you realize what the weekly is about and what the win conditions are. First win's never going to be that easy. It was like, oh, very impressive, and I think that's enough for one video, because next time we're going to go into versus and we're going to absolutely cook people with the cow build, because there's nothing in the middle to outscale you until the cow build shows up, because you can just get the cow as soon as it shows up and get the monkey, and like, because in the previous weekly it was kind of, do you want to go for the owl rabbit build and be able to counter people before they can get the monkey build going, but now it's kind of twisted in this way that you don't need to worry about early game. You get a woodpecker early game and sell it, maybe. That's all you need to do. Anyway, that's been the video. If you did enjoy the video, please like, comment, subscribe, etc. Everything helps the algorithm, you know. Thinking about uploading a CS podcast on here soon, so if that interests you, or if it doesn't interest you, I mean, don't worry about it, just don't watch it, you know. YouTube is good at recommending you things you want to watch. Even if you subscribe to someone, they won't recommend you the stuff that you don't watch. And yeah, enjoy. No, seriously, enjoy.